Good evening, friends. You are most welcome to Think Eyes channel. Today we are going to discuss Ghatna Chakra Current Affairs 2023. Here we will discuss 1 year's current affairs for the preparation of UPSC, UPPSC, EPFO, APFC, RAS, CGPSC, BPSC, MPPSC, UKPSC, and other state PSS examination. Let us begin the topic. Our topic is Matdata Junction. Recently, Election Commission of India has launched radio series Matdata Junction in collaboration with All India Radio for voter awareness. About Matdata Junction, launched on October 7, 2022, launched by Election Commission of India, launched at Akashvani Rang Bhavan, New Delhi. Key highlights are: the Matdata Junction is a 52 episode radio series produced by the Election Commission of India in collaboration with All India Radio. Next heading is India's first aluminium free track. Recently, Union Minister of Railways has launched India's first aluminium free track. About the India's first aluminium free track, launched on October 16, 2022, launched by Union Minister of Railways, launched India's first aluminium free track 61, Babar Nal Hassam 1, BOBRNAL HSM 1, launched at Bhubaneswar railway station, and the Rex destination is Bilaspur. Key highlights: India's first aluminium free track 61, Babar Nal Hassam 1, BOB RNA LHSM 1 is fully designed and developed indigenously in collaboration with RDSO, Hindalco, and Basco Wagon. Kartavya Path. Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurated the road Kartavya Path between Rashtrapati Bhavan to India Gate. About Kartavya Path, inaugurated on 8 September 2022, inaugurated by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Highlight of the Kartavya Path: the Government of India has announced to change the name of Rajpath or Kingsway and Central Vista Lawns into Kartavya Path to shed remnants of the British colony in India. During the 15th August 2022 speech, the Prime Minister asked the Indians to take 5 pledges or Panch Pran. They are: to make India a developed country by 2047, remove traces of colonialism, take pride in legacy, strength of unity, fulfill duties as a citizen. Next heading is Indira Gandhi Urban Employment Guarantee Scheme. Recently, Rajasthan government launched Indira Gandhi Urban Employment Guarantee Scheme to tackle unemployment problem in the state. Objectives are to provide 100 days of employment in a year to families residing in urban areas. A budgetary provision of 800 crore rupees announced by Chief Minister in the State Assembly earlier in 2022 has been made for the scheme in 2022-23. Those who will get jobs under this scheme will be paid under 3 categories: rupees 259 per day for unskilled laborers, rupees 283 per day for skilled ones, and rupees 271 per day for the supervisors. Next heading is Operation Gearbox. In September 2022, the Directorate of Revenue Intelligence (DRI) launched Operation Gearbox to stop heroin smuggling through the seaports. What is Operation Gearbox? Operation Gearbox is conducted to detect the hidden drugs in the gearboxes. Thus, the operation got its name. Jaldoot app. On September 27, 2022, the Ministry of Rural Development has launched the Jaldoot app and Jaldoot app e-browser to capture the groundwater level in a better way. Jaldoot means JALDOOT, Jaldoot. Ministry of Rural Development has deployed Jaldoot. Operation Megh Chakra. The CBI started the Operation Megh Chakra on September 24, 2022 to combat the spread of child sexual abuse material online. The CBI started the Operation Megh Chakra on September 24, 2022 to combat the spread of child sexual abuse materials online. The Central Bureau of Investigation searched across 20 states and 1 union territory to curb the circulation and sharing of child sexual abuse material (CSAM). A similar exercise codenamed Operation Carbon was conducted by CBI in November 2021. Next heading is Jagriti. The Department of Consumer Affairs (DOCA) in July 2022 has launched Jagriti, a mascot for empowering consumers and generating awareness of their rights. Jagriti mascot shall be shown along with tagline Jago Grahak Jago in all its media campaign. Next heading is Right to be Forgotten. Recognizing right to be forgotten as part of right to privacy, the Supreme Court of India in July 2022 ordered its registry to work out a mechanism to remove personal details of litigants entangled in matrimonial litigation. What is right to be forgotten? In it states the data subject shall have the right to obtain from the controller the eraser of personal data concerning him or her without undue delay. Right to privacy, the K.S. Puttaswamy versus Union of India judgment 2017. In 2017, a 9-judge constitutional bench headed by the Chief Justice of India Khehar, J.S. Khehar, 44 CJI of India ruled that right to privacy is an intrinsic part of the right to life and personal liberty under the Article 21 of the Constitution as the fundamental right. Next heading is Pariman. Pariman with a view to effectively use GIS technology and remote sensing technology, National Capital Region Planning Board (NCRPB) has made the geoportal Pariman open to public. Pariman, that is portal for analytical regional information and mapping of NCR region, launched on 31st August 2021 only for government officials, developed by National Informatics Center (NIC). Objectives of the portal NCR Geoportal Pariman is a robust system to facilitate better sub-regional and local planning. New Delhi Sahbhagita Scheme. Delhi Lieutenant Governor V.K. Saxena in July 2022 launched a Sahbhagita 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 scheme to increase the involvement of the Residential Welfare Association RWAs in optimal tax collection and waste management system. NTPC's Biodiversity Policy 2022. India's largest integrated energy producer, National Thermal Power Corporation Limited (NTPC Limited), has issued a renewed Biodiversity Policy 2022. Objectives are it aims to support NTPC's professionals to achieve biodiversity target and to mainstream the concept of biodiversity across NTPC's value chain. Next heading is Har Ghar Dastak 2.0. Indian government relaunched its campaign Har Ghar Dastak into 2.0 version. Har Ghar Dastak 2.0 launched on 1st June 2022, launched by Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, run from 1st June to 31st July. The first phase was launched in November 2021. Objectives are door-to-door drive for COVID-19 vaccination of the all beneficiaries and spreading awareness about COVID-19 vaccination. The campaign 2.0 has other few objectives: to vaccinate the eligible group first, the people who are ready for their second dose and precaution dose. The people who are ready for their second dose and precaution dose. Second is vaccination coverage for children aged between 12 to 18. People aged between 60 to 70 years will be the major focus. Next heading is Bharat Gaurav Trains. Indian Railways Southern Zone flagged off the country's first privately run train under the Bharat Gaurav Trains on June 14, 2022. The train was being operated between Coimbatore in Tamil Nadu to Sainagar Shirdi in Maharashtra. Southern Railway became the first zone in Indian Railways to get the first registered service provider under the Bharat Gaurav Trains. Bharat Gaurav Trains, The scheme was announced by the Indian Railways in November 2021. This initiative was started by Union government under Dekho Apna Desh to promote domestic tourism. UNESCO Reserve List. Khushgul Lake National Park. The Khushgul Lake National Park of Mongolia has been added to the World Network of Biosphere Reserve by UNESCO. This decision was taken during 34th session of International Coordinating Council of Man and Biosphere Program. This program is taking place in Paris, France. The Man and Biosphere Program is an intergovernmental scientific program. It was set up in early 1970s by UNESCO. EASE 5.0 on June 8, 2022, Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman launched the EASE 5.0 Common Reforms Agenda of EASE Next program. EASE 5.0 Common Reforms Agenda has been developed for public sector banks (PSB). EASE agenda was launched by government in collaboration with PSBs in January 2018. EASE 1.0 showed significant improvement in performance of PSB in resolving non-performing assets (NPAs) in a transparent manner. Next heading is Kerala's first in Asia's Global Startup Ecosystem Report. Asia's Global Startup Ecosystem Report was recently released on June 14, 2022 in the light of London Tech Week 2022. In the report, startup ecosystem in Kerala has been ranked at first position in Asia. Kerala has also been ranked at fourth position in terms of affordable talent. Delhi Startup Policy, launched in May 2022, vision to enable Delhi to emerge as a global innovation hub and the most preferred destination for startup by 2030. Global Innovation Hub and the most preferred destination for startups by 2030. Number of the startups in Delhi over 5,000 recognized according to the Economic Survey of 2021-22. State and Union Territory with the Startup Policy, 30 out of the 36 states and union territories. Business Blaster Program, currently being run in Delhi government schools. Startup Capital of India, Delhi, earlier Bengaluru. Delhi, earlier Bengaluru. India's biggest drone festival, Bharat Drone Mahotsav 2022. Inaugurated on 27 May 2022, inaugurated by Prime Minister of India, place Pragati Maidan, New Delhi, focused on India drone taxi prototype, Kisan drone, digital mapping through drone technology, etc. The festival comes amid the central government's push for extensive use of drones in various fields including agriculture. In February 2022, the government also banned the import of drones bearing for R&D, research and development, defense and security purposes for Atmanirbhar Bharat initiative. In early 2022, Prime Minister Narendra Modi had flagged off 100 Kisan drones in different towns and cities across the country. Next heading is National Youth Policy (NYP). Recently, Government of India has reviewed the existing draft National Youth Policy 2014 and prepared a new draft National Youth Policy (NYP) prepared by Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports. It will replace National Youth Policy 2014. Next heading is Abha application ABHA, Abha application app under Ayushman Bharat Digital Mission. About Abha app, it was previously known as the National Digital Health Mission Health Record app. The updated version of the Abha app has a new user interface and added functionalities that enable individuals to access their health records anytime and anywhere. Next heading is Uniform Civil Code in Uttarakhand. An expert committee headed by retired Supreme Court judges Justice Ranjan Prakash Desai was constituted by Government of Uttarakhand. An expert committee headed by retired Supreme Court Judge Justice Ranjana Prakash Desai was constituted by Government of Uttarakhand. It was constituted to implement Uniform Civil Code UCC and for checking all the relevant laws that control personal matters for those living in Uttarakhand. Next heading is Ladakh recorded highest sex ratio in the country. In May 2022, Office of the Registrar General and Census Commissioner has published the annual report on Vital Statistics of India based on the Civil Registration System 2020. As per report, the Union Territory of Ladakh 1104 recorded the highest sex ratio at birth in the country in 2020. Ladakh is followed by Arunachal Pradesh 1011, Andaman and Nicobar Islands 984, Tripura 974 and Kerala 969. Next heading is Net Grid. On May 3, 2022, Amit Shah, Union Home Minister, inaugurates the National Intelligence Grid (NAT Grid) campus in Bengaluru. The project initially started in 2009 after the Mumbai terrorist attack with the budget of 2,800 crore rupees. India's first Lavender Festival. Recently in May 2022, Ministry of Science and Technology has inaugurated the country's first Lavender Festival in Bhadarwah, Jammu Division of Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir. Bhadarwah. Bhadarwah is the birthplace of the India's Purple Revolution, as it is the best place for lavender cultivation in terms of land and climate. The region also could be the potential destination of agri-tech startups of the country. In 2018, country's first National Institute of High Altitude Medicine was built in Bhadarwah, Jammu and Kashmir. Cosmos Malabaricus Project. Cosmos Malabaricus Project. On 21st April 2022, State Government of Kerala entered into a MOU Memorandum of Understanding with the Netherlands for Cosmos Malabaricus Project. About the project, MOU signed on 21st April 2022. Implementing agency is Kerala Council for Historical Research KCHR, the National Archives and University of Leiden, Netherlands. Purpose was further understanding of Kerala's using 18th century Dutch documents, time period 6 years. 540 megawatts KWAR hydroelectric project. 540 megawatt Kwar hydroelectric project. In April 2022, the Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs chaired by the Prime Minister Narendra Modi approved the investment of 4,526.12 crore rupees for 540 megawatt Kwar hydroelectric project located in River Chenab in Kishtwar district of Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir. About 540 megawatt Kwar hydroelectric project approved April 2022, approved by the Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs, approved the investment of 4,526.12 crore rupees for 540 megawatt Kwar hydroelectric project. Kwar hydroelectric project is located on the river Chenab in Kishtwar district of Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir. Jorhat Green Hydrogen Project. Recently, on April 20, 2022, Oil India Limited OIL has commissioned India's first commercial grade green hydrogen production plant 99.999% pure at Jorhat, Assam. AEM technology green hydrogen is being produced in the plant from the electricity that is generated by the existing 500 kilowatt solar plant utilizing a 100 kilowatt anion exchange membrane AEM electrolyzer array. This is the first time AEM technology is being used in India. Mumbai and Hyderabad 2021 Tree City of the World. Recent. In April 2022, the United Nations Food and Agriculture Organization FAO and Arbor Day Foundation have jointly recognized Mumbai and Hyderabad as the 2021 Tree City of the World. While Mumbai has made the list for the first time, Hyderabad has featured on it for the second consecutive year, also in 2020 Tree City list. About Tree City of the World program, it is an international effort to recognize cities and towns committed to ensuring that their urban forests and trees are properly maintained, sustainably managed, and duly celebrated. World highest tunnel at Shinkula Pass. Recently, the Border Road Organization BRO Director Lieutenant General Rajiv Chaudhary on April 16, 2022 informed that BRO will construct the world's highest tunnel at Shinkula Pass at 16,580 feet to connect Himachal Pradesh Shinkula to Lakhang. Lakhang. Samarth Initiative. As per the MSME Ministry's annual report, MSME led by women entrepreneurs jumped from 2.15 lakh to 1.23 crore in financial year 2021. To promote more in this direction, recently Samarth Initiative has been launched. About Samarth Initiative, launched on the occasion of International Women's Day 2022, 8th March. Theme for International Women's Day 2022, Gender Equality Today for a Sustainable Tomorrow. Ministry organized an international conference titled Empowering Women Entrepreneurs, launched by Ministry of Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises (MSME). Objective are to provide skill development and market development assistance to women. Sujalam 2.0 campaign. Recent on 22nd March 2022, the Sujalam 2.0 campaign was launched by Gajendra Singh Shekhawat, the Union Minister of Jal Shakti. Objective is this campaign has been launched for grey water management through the participation of the people. Theme for this campaign, groundwater making the invisible visible, is the theme for this campaign. Grey water refers to the domestic wastewater that is generated in households, office buildings, etc., and is without fecal contamination. Sources of grey water include showers, sinks, washing machines, baths, etc. Next heading is Bahini scheme. Recently, State Government of Sikkim in March 2022 announced to launch the Bahini scheme for girls. Objective is it aims at providing 100% access to free and safe sanitary pads to secondary and senior secondary school going girls. It aims to curb dropout of girls from schools and raise awareness about menstrual hygiene. Target is this is the first time that a state government has taken a decision to cover all girls studying in class 9 to 12. India's first 100% women-owned industrial park. Recently, India's first fully owned by women industrial park opened its doors in Hyderabad in March 2022. The park is promoted by the FICCI Ladies Organization. FLO, in collaboration with the state government, consists of 25 units which represent 16 different sectors of green category, and all of them are owned and controlled completely by women. UP builds highest number of Amrit Sarovars. Uttar Pradesh becomes the first state in India to construct 8,462 Amrit Sarovar lakes in India. Within Uttar Pradesh, Lakhimpur Kheri was the top performer with the construction of the 256 Amrit Sarovars. Currently, Uttar Pradesh is planning to build 1.2 lakh Amrit Sarovars. The other top performing states under the mission are Madhya Pradesh 1,668 lakes, Jammu and Kashmir 1,458 lakes, Rajasthan 898 lakes, and Tamil Nadu 818 lakes. Amrit Sarovar mission was launched by the Government of India on April 24, 2022 to promote water conservation by development and rejuvenation of water bodies in all districts across the India. Thank you very much.